Hey there, Core Club members. Now, most of you, if not all of you, should have received in the last few days a memo, which I would characterize as a roadmap for success. Because, look, let's face it, it's now time to go to that job interview. It's time to go to the camps where there's an opportunity for you to move to another level, a place that you belong. So I encourage you to read that memo. And so much of it has to do with doing all the things you can do to enhance your athletic look. So get in front of that mirror, use your video, watch other people work. Certainly, right now we're involved with the NBA playoffs, and there are some really good examples there. But take that process that's been laid out and has been used by members for many, many years, and we find that at the end of the day, when we hear these success stories, and people come back and say, when I did all of this, I certainly got better. And with my look, I presented myself stronger. I was more believable. And guess what? It means that you're going to get hired. So we want that news from you, and we want to hear great stuff. Put in the work, and we encourage you to stay in touch. At the same time, remember the letters we had: mirror and models, mirror, and video. MMV, models, mirror, video. Have a great week in preparation. Play is game one of the G League Finals. And very interesting, very competitive basketball. I want you to look at the play where there's a decision as far as the post is concerned, above the RA line, and look at the action of the offensive player and the embellishment, which don't we see this over and over again, of the defender. So know the action, and be highly aware of the action of the offensive player. He was under control. He moved away from the contact. He did not go through the defender. So no call is correct here, but at the same time, we have to be highly aware of the movement and the action of the offensive player. We're going to say a little post-isolation a la back down. At the same time, let's talk a little bit about position adjustment from the center slot position. So as the ball comes up to the high side, you see the slot is looking up at the ball and the defender. So if she were to take 2 or 3 steps to her left and be in a place where she can now see the primary defender, but also in her point of view, they can also see the post. That would be an advantageous position. So being in the same place is not advantageous. Just move 2 steps. Now, this play is an isolation. It's merely a one-on-one, move the defender, and if the defender does not hold his ground, then it's a play on. The only way that changes where it forces a decision that the defender does something to create a hold their ground or to make a play to knock the ball away. I'm going to show you another play that kind of connects with the last one as far as coverage is concerned from the slot position. So if we stop this as the ball's being entered, you can see the slot official is in a position where he can referee 4 players. And he's got a great look at what's happening into the post. We'd certainly like to have the lead come down and pinch the paint and be ready to rotate in a little more quick fashion. So look, as you see the play progress, the only way that we get this play right is being in that position and seeing a little swim move by the defender to try to get over to. And so that's really a lot of contact prior to getting to the ball, which is a correct call. I'm going to show you a play here that's much discussed, much debated in different parts of the country. Is this a continuous motion? Is this a shooting call or not? Is this 2 shots or on the side? And I think the key to these play members is the word process. I want to process the action. I want to see the entire play. So if I blow the whistle at first contact here, then it will not be a shooting foul. If I blow the whistle when the offensive player crosses over, then we can certainly build a case for that. But the key is I want to see the entire play. There is a true start, develop, finish to this entire play to the rim. It epitomizes embellishment. It's part of what we see in today's game. So as you see the offensive player back to the basket, we must have an awareness of where the offensive player is, and obviously refereeing the defender. But here, if you look at the feet of the offensive player, he really doesn't go into the space of the defender. So, these are challenging plays. But we have to try to understand that if they beat us on this, then this is going to encourage more of the same, and people will continue to play that way. So, challenge for us as a group: do a better job on embellishment plays.